so demoralizing when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They send the tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Here's Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Nix from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right... that spot to move the chains.
Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. He got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The intended target there was David Njoku. And it's going to be 2nd down. To throw, here's Winston. Forced out to his right.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up. And of course, it's an incompletion.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball out. Credit the defense for forcing you into the
big game downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Shotgun snap will get to 4. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 46. Catches made down the right sideline. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Bring it over to the offense, boys. Let's stop here.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They're running from the gun with Chubb. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Winston to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively. You'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He's on the move. On 4th down, that one won't work. Gets incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. First down that road. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. This might be a free play for him. And get it to Franklin. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll run here, follow the penalty. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 18 on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Nix with it on first. Escapes the pocket. Almost throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And on 2nd and 10, Nix. Left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for him.
Was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play because at least he didn't go backwards.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.